Hello and good morning, everybody. I know it's been a bit over a week since my last stream. Well, not counting the D&D stream, but I am officially back now. So yeah. Let me see, which pointer ornaments do it recommend for him? Okay. Target summoned. I mean, I kind of like this one a little bit more for Jingyuan. I know it's outdated compared to the new one, but I think this is the one we're gonna go with. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Go back. So this is finding team. Let's go ahead and do this.
That looks like a tough one. Let me test the waters first.
Deja.
A will of metal and stone.
A direct offensive.
Light up the dawn.
Light up the dawn.
Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Step onto the board.
Let's try it this other way. We can do it!
My strength isn't what earth shatters, heaven trump! Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
Victory now rests in a bloody fight. To the defeated, your downfall is absolute.
For tomorrow! The future will come! For tomorrow!
Like this.
Power of the preservation.
The core flames consume me. Hail the new dawn!
They promised.
Shatter the cage!
We're not done yet. Let me bestow upon you despair.
Quench the flames of blood!
Tremble before my power. A world devoured by ice.
Granted with strife!
The world that they promised.
I'll never yield to fate of the Evernight! Shatter the cage!
Like that.
Power of the preservation. You are doomed to fail. Freeze to death.
Solid substance!
The world that they promised.
All stars burn to ash!
We're not done yet.
The future will come!
Let me bestow upon you despair. Trust me. We can do anything. Tremble before my power. A world devoured by ice.
No! How dare you freeze him?
For tomorrow!
So, it's now or never.
This will be your burial ground. Feel the freeze.
To the defeated, your downfall is absolute.
Dragons soaring above the lands. This is
It's permanent.
Victory now rests in my... Press the attack. As we've written,
Future will come. Tomorrow.
like this.
Power of the preservation.
Flames consume me. Hail the new dawn.
The world that they promised.
So without substance.
We're not done yet.
I'll never yield the sun. Tear the sky.
Let me bestow upon you despair.
Is that all?
You are doomed to fail. Freeze to death.
Shatter the cage. Empty shell.
The world that they promised.
Wind damage, fire damage, ice damage, attack. Lightning damage boost. The other ones aren't that great. Attack. Yeah, didn't get really anything good.
Neat? Not? Then I'll be leaving.
Okay, we'll quick run this. And then we'll get into the main story.
You chose the wrong enemy.
After we do...
Open sesame.
I still have to work on high ceilings.
Suppress.
So I can actually use her with my Acheron.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Endless riddles.
Nothing but a void.
Fighting the west wind. Away we go!
The dead return!
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Impressive. Expand your thinking. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Fighting the west wind. Away we go!
Bloom. Repay.
Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
The dead return!
Expand your thinking.
Subdue. Surrender.
Fighting the west wind. Away we go!
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Expand your thinking.
Insanity!
Fighting the west wind. Away we go!
Suppress. Open sesame. Nothing but a forest. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
HP, crit damage. HP, that one's horrendous. Yeah, nothing good there. And then let's go to Genuine here quick.
I always keep my mind sharp, for the lives of the Cloud Knights hinge on my decisions. When you want to go fast, go alone. When you want to go far, go together. The sky is a chessboard, and the moves we make betwixt the stars forge a cosmic destiny.
There you go. Got all of his stuff done. Yeah, I'll work on building him later, along with high ceilings. Let me just check something. I'm surprised this is still going on. Wasn't this supposed to end like a while ago? The fate. Okay. Well, quick. Because why not? Alright. Let's go ahead and hop into the mission here. There was... Oh right, we're doing the school story. I completely forgot that we were doing okay. Puzzle. Okay. Ah.
pretty underwhelming.
I think there was another.
Remember to return the art supplies to their rightful place.
Why won't the school install an elevator?
Oh, coins. I knew there was one around here. Okay.
Who came up with this? Seriously.
Wait, statue of
rewriting.
Himiko. Interesting. Let's go continue the story.
Elevator. Climbing the stairs
Someone's sleeping over here? Oh, they are. Hi, Smeek. How's it going?
Oh, did the dean send you here? Seriously, leaving us here to do all the work is just too much.
Do you know which
How should I put this? She is such a unique woman. Super unique.
I'm
Once you
good.
meet her, you will never forget what she looks like.
Whoa.
Huh? Beauty and Miss Dolly have nothing to do with each other. If you have any group photos or faculty event pictures, I can point her out to you.
March, didn't you show me a group photo earlier?
I have a class photo right here. But it only shows 2 teachers.
Seriously? There are 3 teachers in this photo. Isn't Miss Dolly right here?
Wait, that's Miss Dolly?
She's a charm doll? Probably the teacher who's worked the longest out of the entire staff. Wait, don't tell me you...
I finally remember it. Darn it. That wretched Sparksy had us running in circles. Two years? Wait. Even those 2 years were fake. But
Yep.
all the pain of studying felt so real. That just makes Sparksy even more annoying. 2 years of studying were nothing but an illusion. At most, we've only been trapped here for 2 hours. It's not too late to act now, now that we know what Miss Dolly looks like. Miss Dolly has vanished. Either she's been captured, or she's actively hiding from I'll show Sparksy how the power of the remembrance should really be used. It'll will just cost us some film. Even though Miss Dolly is in hiding, we can still capture her lingering memories. Follow the trail of these memo sprites. We're getting real close. There's a Fred. I got a photo of her.
That's Sparksy. She's not really the dean at all, is she? What are her intentions? She is seal of the Imagenesis class.
Found it. Let's go. We have to get the mask before Sparksy does.
The door to this classroom... It's locked. Just as I thought. Better look for another way in. Miss Dolly? Don't be afraid. Himiko sent me.
Give up. I will never. That imposter dean outside is rummaging for it too, right?
That's right. The masked fool Sparksy pulled off a takeover of the Academy. It took me so much work to find you. I'm one of the nameless on the Astral Express. And right now, I'm the only one who can protect you. Please, you must trust me.
Trust me, bro.
The Astral Express. Indeed, since you claim to be Himiko's friend, answer a few questions about her. If you're a...
I'm ready for this. Fire away.
What kind of coffee is Himiko best at brewing?
None.
But wait a second. How could you ask such a question? Don't you know her coffee is absolutely undrinkable?
Looks like you've suffered from it yourself. Then here's the second question. What kind of people does Himiko hate the most?
A real chatterbox with a silver tongue. Word is, she even managed to kick a nameless off the Express because of that.
I may not know much about her time on the Express, but that does sound just like the bossy vibe she had back in school. Very well, I can almost trust you. The final question. Himiko experienced the greatest regret of her life during her time at this school. What was that?
Who knows? Could it be about that time she got a stylish short haircut to keep up with the
Pip!
She actually told you that story.
Huh?
It isn't that you were wrong. Perhaps Himako never told the thing she regretted most. Must be what happened 15 years ago. I believe you. Since you've proved that you're Himako's friend, I will give it to you.
Wait, if you're right next to me, then who's this?
Thank you, Miss Dolly.
Of course.
The mouse is mine now!
What? You two came much too late.
Sorry, Miss Dolly. That man with glasses seems to have no issues with becoming a teacher. Once I took your forms and chatted with him, I got everything I wanted to know. Sometimes trust among companions can be quite dangerous. Now you've done it. How dare you trick Mr. Yang? You have really made me angry. She can't run away anyway. Woohoo! Congratulations! You figured out my weakness. The mask of elation that has been worn is like a clipped movie ticket. It only belongs to the one who used it first during the Ventus Moon Games. Seems you're completely unaware of such simple common sense. What? Astral Express out! The only one worthy of joining the games is the adorable Sparksicle. Now then, it is time to treat my fans. You two will stay and witness my Sparksicon that I've carefully prepared, right? This will be a spectacle that shakes all of Plain Arcadia to its core. A grand performance unlike any before. It's brought to you by Sparksicle and live-streamed across the entire web. You don't need to know the program list, because I will erase the last residues of resistance and hostility in your hearts, and turn you into my loyal fans. My dear fans, time to prepare. Carry out these two noisy haters for now. I have more important work to attend to.
Time to fight.
My dear fans, be charmed by me. Fight for me. Give me all of your joy, sorrow, and obsession. Give me every last drop of it. Give me your Blitz power! That hurt! Oh, these hands! They're far too strong!
If this continues... Who are you?
Is this the...
So who kidnapped me?
Hey there, my sweetest fans! The mission of finding the mask in Miss Dolly has been a complete success, but just moments ago, a gray-haired, black-hearted hater slipped into the academy, plotting something dreadful against Sparksicle. I am so scared. You won't stand by and let it... Where could she be hiding in the school? Please? Let's root out this villain together.
Everyone, let us drag that intruder out. They will not be able to hide for long. Hiding won't save you. We will drag you out soon enough.
Have you reached the end of your rope?
This pink-haired... Is that right? No. No. That can't be. I remember now!
So you actually managed to remember. Seems like this is what they call in comics a fateful encounter. Hey, come a little closer, will you? Come closer. Even closer. Don't be so scared. I don't mind. Oh, shoot. I think I'm stuck inside. Give me a hand.
What is this place?
Two nameless came through here a few hours ago and asked the exact same question. I'll use their answers to reply to you. This is a place in the world in Canvas, known as the Phantom Moon Courtyard. According to ancient texts, this is the heart of the Phantom Moon Games ceremony. Oh, and one of those nameless is playing the part of a teacher at the school. Oh dear, was that a spoiler? That's not good. Greetings, protagonist.
Smeek, if you're there, this is, she's based off of Yae Miku from Genshin. Her name's Evanescencia or something like that. I can't remember what her name is.
Greetings, Miss Fox.
Technically, everyone is the protagonist of their own story. But you are different. You are the protagonist of the Fluffy Across the Blue, aren't you? Galactic baseball raccoon? You do not really look like a raccoon. Ah, I forgot to introduce myself. You can call me Evanescia. Great seeing you.
Evanescia.
There's a reflection of the moon in the water. But you can't even see the moon from here.
Don't mind me while I take some of these treasure chests.
Oh.
And those are probably it.
The first supplicant wearing a mask has appeared. The Phantom Moon Games will soon begin. Do not be afraid. Just think of me as part of the audience. Like a reader following comics and cartoons. Do you seriously mean you've never read it? The comic that has taken this world by storm? It is inspired by the adventures of the Astral Express, telling the tale of cute little animals riding a train across the cosmos. Fluffy Across the Blue. Of course, this is plain Arcadia. Any story can be turned into a comic in here. You are such a curious one. You were fleeing for your life a moment ago, yet now you can talk so casually about such nonsense. Is that really what matters right now? Still, that sense of ease. It is entertaining. Since you managed to amuse me for a moment, I will grant you a little aid. So, what would you like? You want to escape? The match has not even begun, and you have already lost your initiative. The enemy had both taken your qualification to join and your friends. Is to leave in such disgrace truly what you want? I can see it in your eyes, Miss Raccoon. You will not accept defeat. That resolve is interesting. There will always be foolhardy supplicants donning the mask in these ancient Phantom Moon games, laying before the Phantom Moon their madness, fancies, and humor. They would weave schemes to slay monsters descending upon this planet from beyond the sky, steal the laughter of the gods to forge blades that could split mountains, or descend into depths of the world in canvas to swindle the souls of the departed. Such entertaining individuals have not appeared for ages. Perhaps you have a chance to become one of them? After all, you are the protagonist. I can lend you a little power. But an equal price is required. Otherwise, it would violate the rules. You must defeat the enemy who pursued you here within the next day and night. If you fail, your soul will be enslaved by her for all eternity. Then it is done. Phantom Moon above and sacred tree below, witness this oath at this moment. As constant as the vault of heaven, as certain as the moon's rise, let it be never forsworn. Now come, let me make you more of a protagonist. Yes, that's it.
Huh? Where's this?
Gray hair, are you alright?
Sparkle.
Can't say I am surprised. It sounds exactly like something I would dream of, and something she would carry out the moment she awoke. Still, it ain't too bad compared to the horrors that unfolded in previous Phantom Moon games. At least you still have friends willing to stand by you, right? And now and then I do odd jobs here. Live streaming is one of them. Sparksy is the name I use to stream online. An avatar that I personally sketched line by line. To keep the streams running, even when I was absent, I breathed a trace of power into that avatar. Who would have figured that everything changed after the Phantom Moon turned full? People offload their wishes and desires to her, and in the end, she too got consumed by these emotions.
So basically an evil AI. Well.
Once a creation gains a will of its own from the attention of the masses, even its creator can no longer restrain it. I've been watching you from the start, waiting for the right moment to step in and help. Sadly, you were either with the IPC's people, or with the Department of Aberration Defense. Then you and Darling March wandered right into that school of bad omens. That was when I realized things had slipped out of my hands. So tell me, What happened in that school?
Is this the Mask of Elation that grants entry into the Phantom Moon Games?
What do you think? Call your companions on the Express ASAP. Or, since this is a civilized society, you could try phoning the Security Bureau. But these matters are obviously far beyond what they can do. They say that no one could restrain the supplicant's actions in the past. Ah, those were the good old days of freedom. Gray hair, you are so naive. You've been to countless worlds. When the skies collapse and the end draws near, what can the authorities possibly do? Don't make their jobs too hard. The Phantom Moon Games are nothing less than a ceremony set down by the Master of Elation. Amazing miracles always appear in the world after every game ends. Like the birth of a new imagination, unthinkable phenomena, or a future brimming with hope. Perhaps you have heard this question. If the world's science and technology could leap forward by 100 years at the cost of a single kitten's life, would you kill the kitten?
I won't.
But clearly, plain Arcadia would. Whatever. This is not the time to debate over ethics. Gray hair, are you gonna save Darling March and Mr. Yang?
Of course I am.
The hour grows late, Miss Pearl. Matters regarding the Express demand our attention.
Be it the Alliance or the Phantom Moon Games, if you seek deeper cooperation, my doors remain open.
Then, I shall take my leave.
How intricate human social interaction models are. My extrapolations still cannot account for the full strategy tree of the Astral Express.
Master, General Yao Guang of the Xianzhou Yuchui is here to see you. Shall we have her wait?
No. The Xianzhou will also become a key ally. Only through enough contact and emulation can we hope to comprehend their methods and strategies. Conclusion. I don't think I'll be able to keep copying the painting for the rest of today. Let General Yao Guang in.
Now we see her. Yao Guang.
I am the Honorary Dean of the Omniscience Sapientia Academe, Master of the Decalite Reflection Barrier, bearer of the Xianzhou's intangible cultural heritage, the Sparrow-Shaped Fist, and the Seer Strategist, General Yao Guang. Thank you for seeing me despite your busy schedule, Madame Pearl.
For a moment, I nearly mistook your words as a fault in language processing. I believed you had brought the entire delegation inside.
Few Intellitrons in the cosmos have a sense of humor. I have heard that, like that genius, you are one of the many wonders wrought by the celestial differentiator of planet Scrulum. Meeting you in person far outshines your reputation. Madame Pearl, seeing how you have a calculating look And with your heart pristine and your outer form so dazzling, I could not help but cast a divination for you. The hexagram lies between fire and heaven, demonstrating a bountiful harvest with your fortunes lying at the zenith or even beyond.
I have no training in divination. General, may I ask you to interpret it?
Ah, then let me speak in terms even an Intellitron can follow. I extrapolated your fortune using the Xianzhou's predictive algorithms. The result is 101111, a sign of great blessing. If you treat others with sincerity, abundance will follow.
I have long heard of the Arbiter General's legends. The strategy of General Jing Yuan. The courage of General Fei Xiao. The ingenuity of General Hua Yan. Often, I have wondered, what kind of figures are the Xianzhou generals who remain away from the public eye? Meeting General Yao Guang today, I cannot help but think that, with such beauty, you should step into the light more often.
Looks like you've studied the words of the Xianzhou well. You've even learned the art of provocation. You praise the others for their individual and unique talents, yet when it comes to me, the only thing you had to say was beauty.
Do not misunderstand me, General. To me, beauty is the rarest of treasures, and the most fragile to preserve. Besides, intel on you is truly scarce. It is quite difficult for me to find ways to compliment you. But what I do know is, the Yuchui is the think tank of the Xianzhou ships, and its general is the master of all diviners. Speaking purely of deciding the course of affairs, no one is better suited than you to cast the Xianzhou Alliance's vote on whether to join the Anti-Destruction Alliance. So, General, what is your decision in this?
This topic is far too great for me to decide on a whim. But as a gift and to complement the respective gaps in our knowledge, allow me first to offer you a piece of vital intelligence. And with it, I ask the IPC to show sincerity beyond empty words.
I do not follow your logic. With the threat of the destruction looming, what need is there for further reasons to cooperate?
Set a mighty foe as a common goal. Convince former enemies to turn allies, then devour them in turn. Such feats are hardly rare in the IPC's annals of glory.
I understand. The Xianzhou questions the IPC's sincerity.
It would be better to say we ask the IPC to demonstrate its sincerity. Courtesy demands reciprocity, and the intel I now offer you is both urgent and weighty.
Question. What could be more important at this moment than forming the Anti-Destruction Alliance?
Nanook won't erase the universe in the next few days, but someone else might destroy plain Arcadia within that time. You have heard of Blade, the Stellaron hunter, right?
The IPC has long placed a great bounty on his head, though I have never laid eyes on him.
The Yuchui recently intercepted a report. Styling himself as Xianzhou's #1 assassin, this man accepted a contract from the Sinwish Syndicate, a local organized violence group. I do not know his exact aim here, but he is a major criminal of the Xianzhou. He is guilty of the 10 unpardonable sins and is a formidable fighter, with few able to match him. As General of the Yuchui, I will take it upon myself to bring him in before he can cause disaster here.
This planet, Ahatopia, is part of the pan-cosmic trade system. And Blade is a wanted criminal of the IPC. Since he has set foot here, he falls under its law. General Yao Guang, is the sincerity you seek for us to capture this man and deliver him into the hands of the Xianzhou?
I hear the Phantom Moon Games are about to begin, with the entire nation awaiting it with bated breath. I imagine you will also find it hard to extract yourself from the festivities. If this cursed man were to quietly depart on his own at this time, would that not be a perfect outcome for all? This is my understanding. You wish for the right to act freely within plain Arcadia. Apart from this cooperation, what better proof of sincerity could there be before we join forces against the destruction? Deal. What I do not doubt, the might of an Arbiter General. However, I do doubt, will the Xianzhou's #1 assassin truly leave without a commotion? By my extrapolations, even without accounting for the guidance of Destiny's slave, the probability of capturing a single Stellaron hunter is less than 9.8%. Not even 10%. As a diviner, that's not how I see probability. Even if the chance of success is only a coin toss, once I enter the fray myself, I always treat it as a 100% certainty.
Is that even a question? 100%. Of course. In other words, there will be no survivors. Anyone who recognizes my face, I will not let them off even if they hide at the ends of the world. I was willing to make an exception when I was hired by your gang's leader, but I see you folks are not interested in accepting my goodwill.
Not that I don't trust you, but you know the rules of the trade. You hire someone to do a job, you gotta see what they're made of first.
People say that the Lords of Hell are easy to deal with, but their underlings are the real trouble. If a group's underlings don't know their place, even their masters may not be safe. So, since the mighty Sinwish Syndicate gang actually had the guts to hire the Xianzhou's #1 assassin, I guess you are also ready for destruction. Years of wandering have given me nothing but exhaustion. And I have finally come to impersonating the Xianzhou's #1 assassin. Madame Yao, you really stuck me with a wonderful task.
Please take great care during this mission, Miss Tingyu. If any misfortune should befall you, I would have no way to answer to your Helm Master Yukong.
You worry too much, Madame Yao. When I pledged my resolve to Madame Yukong and departed for the Yuchue, I had already steeled myself for the worst. But, may I ask, does this task of misfortune really have to fall upon me?
I cast a divination today. This task lacks the fire element. Without the Whistling Flames Ambassador's knack for diplomacy, this task cannot succeed. The place you're heading to is crawling with gang members. If they pick a fight, you can try—
Do not worry, General. I have journeyed far and wide with the merchant guilds for years and faced no shortage of danger. A handful of gangsters is hardly difficult to deal with.
If you're not afraid of danger, then why have you not set out yet? Shall I read your—
What I fear is that fortune-telling of yours. No, what I really fear is you, Madame Yao.
Afraid of me? Am I so notorious on the Xianzhou Lafu?
I've heard many tales about you. After the Battle of the Fanghu, you willingly surrendered your command token and became a general in name only. with neither troops nor soldiers. They also say that the seer strategist, for the sake of a tiny chance at victory, stood by as her mentor went to a noble death. Treated the countless lives of dead verdant knights as nothing more than numbers consumed in her divinations, and even doomed an arbiter general.
Are you afraid that I, the cold-blooded diviner, might send you to your doom here in plain Arcadia? Bold words for a little fox.
It's just a bit of my curiosity about you, General. I hoped you could clear up a few of my doubts.
Seems like I wasn't wrong about you. Few can face a Cienjo general with such composure and dignity. No wonder you could make such a bold statement. The gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay? They say you survived a Lord Ravager's deadly clutches thanks to luck. But I believe it was your unbreakable resilience that carried you through.
You flatter me, Madame Yao. One must glean some wisdom to be worthy of enduring such a life-and-death ordeal. If we surpass the gods only in cruelty and heartlessness, then that would be our complete failure, in my eyes.
Excellent. I couldn't agree more. Miss Ting-Yun, you've passed the interview.
Ever since I escaped death, I swore never again to be a pawn for heartless chess players. And Madame Yao, you've passed my test too.
I know you're not interested in empty talk, so let's get down to business. Miss Ting-Yun, our Yuchue business delegations are treated much better than what you get on the Lost Food.
Hi, Smeek. Welcome back.
They get 5 meals a day.
General, I really don't have such a large appetite.
Oh?
Duration of the delegation's mission.
What am I gonna be playing tomorrow?
And all expenses will be fully reimbursed.
Okay, what am I gonna be playing tomorrow? Genshin before D&D? Gotcha. Playing Genshin tomorrow, guys. Because Meek redeemed pick a game.
Offer. To be honest, that makes me even
So,
more nervous. Head to Dovebrook District. Locate the Sinwish Syndicate contact.
that's what we will be doing
Use the
tomorrow.
passphrase you gave me to establish contact, and do not reveal my true name. If there's nothing more to it, is this task really worth 6 times the pay?
You're the kind of talent worthy of such a reward. After all, we diviners are no different from you merchants. Even when we hit a dead end, we still have to bargain and carve out the faintest chance. Merchants strive for profitable opportunities, while diviners reach for a sliver of luck.
Looks like my mission bears significant weight in Madame Yao's reading of fate. In that case, I should...
When in doubt, open the 3 strategy pouches I entrusted to you. Inside are tactics I divined, certain to break any deadlock and aid your journey. Go, Cienjo's #1 assassin.
Time to get down to business. Where could the Sinwish Syndicate be hiding? The contact from the Syndicate should stand out.
Please, tell the boss I want to return to the Sinwish Syndicate.
Ma'am, maybe it's time to rest in peace. Don't you remember dying during that mission a few weeks ago? The you right now is just a lingering obsession left behind after death. According to the provisions of the Fey-Kind Protection Act, ghosts are not considered the same as they were while alive. In other words, you are a
Welker?
new imaginary,
I have no idea
barely 3 months old.
who that is.
Are you a lawyer or a gangster? I gave my life for the Sinwish Syndicate. And now you mean to shut me out?
These two are members of the Sinwish Syndicate?
Don't you get it? The old
Scooby?
you's dead, and even your criminal record got wiped clean. The leader's trying to say that now you've got a
I have
chance
no
to
idea.
keep to the straight and narrow. You should. How am I supposed to convince you?
I'm just a Xianzhou person here to talk business. Could you tell me which way to the Sinwish Syndicate? I come from the Xianzhou to discuss a deal. A deal that wears me down, yet tears my enemies apart.
Business? The Sinwish Syndicate office is just across the river. Have a safe journey.
He doesn't seem to have understood the passphrase. But the news that the Xianzhou's #1 assassin is coming has already spread through.
I mean, it could be him, I just don't know for sure. Gotcha. Okay. I'll figure this out later. He's just standing there and
I have it under control. Receive divinity.
I don't have to expand your thinking.
What's the matter? Insanity.
Underestimating us will cost you its news. It's fighting the West Wind.
Good to me. Ah, gotcha.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Those people over there. Are they also members of the Sinwish Syndicate?
Bro, how much? What? Are your legs giving out?
Could that be?
Hey, you fox over there.
May I ask, is this...
Yeah, so what?
I should act tough. Since this is the Sinwish Syndicate's turf ahead...
What did you say?
I come from the Xianzhou to discuss...
You're the guest our boss invited? Hold on. I nearly fell for... Spill it!
Why don't you take off your sunglasses and let me... The Xianzhou's #1 assassin is nothing more than a nickname coined by the common folk.
A merchant?
Isn't a hired killer the oldest trade in the world? By the way, Mr. Imagine, do you know what?
You never miss a
Not quite. I kill in bulk. The way to keep business going is to offer a little extra. If they pay for one person to be silenced, I throw in 2 more. With that hot temper of yours, always picking fights.
You punk! How? Shut up, all of you! My name is Kostine. Sorry about my underling's rudeness.
There's no need for that. I only collect heads, not fingers.
No worries.
These brutes should be easy to handle. They've never seen the face of the Xian.
What should I call you? Yelling assassin?
Just call me... the Tarrying Fugue.
The terror in fog.
Now then, can you lead the way?
That's the Sinwish Syndicate headquarters across the river. Quite impressive, don't you think? Please, follow me.
Is this...
Of course. The Sinwish Syndicate has it under our command for now. Lady Terror and Fog.
Okay.
Oh, you want this? Fine.
Take it in the morning.
You want to punt that thing? That's crazy.
I'm the boss! You're back! Thanks for your hard work!
Who's this fox?
Welcome home, underboss!
Is this the one the boss brought in?
Underboss. I mean no disrespect, but...
That's right. Her name is the Terror in Fog. Spread the word that the Sinwish...
Underboss, beat me if you want, but I gotta say...
The Phantas Moon Games. Is that why they hired a Stellaron hunter to do their bidding?
These Phantas Moon Games are a once-in-a-lifetime chance for the Sinwish Syndicate to rise.
this woman? Underboss, we haven't been duped, have we?
All of you, shut up! Useless. Lady Terran Fog would wipe the floor with you even if... Lady Terran Fog, what do you say?
I thought you were naive. But... still playing dumb, huh?
Boss of the Sinwish Syndicate. Your people wouldn't be doing this on their... I came for business. Making friends would be a... If you still want this deal, cut the tricks.
A real expert is something else. You speak with such hope.
Oh no. These brute...
When in doubt, open the 3 strategy pouches I entrusted to you.
Looks like it's time. Huh?
Just keep alive and open the 2nd strategy pouch once you're done.
Wow.
What kind of strategy is this?
Yao Guang is a
barely
troll.
anything.
Looks like
Got it.
Lady Terran Fog isn't impressed. When I was young, I dreamed of it. Even then, I never let go of my love for mutant. And that's how I forged my one-of-a-kind fighting style.
Oh, Cribs! The underboss!
Lady Terran Fog, I humbly challenge you.
Looks like I'll have to hold back against these reckless brutes. Expand your thinking.
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
No bullying will let you excuse! Is it coming? Hiding the west wind?
Yeah, I saw that.
As expected of the Terran Fog. Such incredible...
Probably a good thing, honestly.
The power of the destruction within me. It's still hard to control.
Yeah.
Done everything in my power to keep them alive, as you said.
Insanity.
I don't want to take your life. Back down while you still can.
A true warrior of the Sinwish Syndicate fears no death.
Underboss, bad news.
Oh, Sunday and...
Never thought visiting an ally would mean crashing into a local gang's hall.
Oh. This will take some explaining.
What a twist of fate. But for us to reunite with an old friend here? So be it.
You two, stand down. Listen.
A duel. You dare duel a Xianzhou?
Xianzhou's #1 assassin? And you still dare to act so brazen?
Huh?
Wait, what do you mean,
Even a cunning hare keeps 3 burrows. Who ever told you that...
So, there are 3 of you?
No, it's 300. Times have changed. The title Xianzhou's #1 assassin, the organization's 7th-ranked Talopian Reaper, the Winged Death Knell. He sends every target into the sweetest sleep of death.
That's funny.
And this one is the 2nd-ranked assassin in the organization. A ruthless killer surpassed only by me. His spear strikes like a falling star, and his presence soars like a dragon. They call him the Jade Dragon.
Then you are...
You can call me Whistling Flame Fox. I humbly hold the top position. Hard to believe, isn't it?
Come on, madam. It's pointless to say anything now. If you want this gentleman to know you speak the truth, let our brother show off a bit of his spear work. That will convince them.
I say, there's no need for that. Course tied. You insisted on testing them and got nothing out of it, did you?
Boss! I cannot hand your grand enterprise...
You are the one who hired us? The boss of the Sinwish Syndicate?
That's me. I am Polewave, current leader of the Sinwish Syndicate. My apologies. Our gang is full of roughnecks. I will make sure they are disciplined. As for that business, we'll discuss it upstairs. Everyone else, clear out!
Okay.
Long time no see, Lady Tingyun. It's a while since we last met in Penacony.
I am truly grateful for your quick thinking. To avoid revealing too much, this place is a hotbed of trouble.
When Sunday and I contacted the Xianzhou delegation, they asked for our help. They claimed someone from their group had lost their way here in a foreign land and was captured by a local gang. It was clear there was more to the story, but we came anyway.
Who would have thought? It turned out to be true.
Lost? Captured. There must be some misunderstanding.
Did you just say Madame Yao? Do you mean the seer strategist from the Xianzhou Yucue?
I happened to hear of her back in Penacony too. They say she is the Diviner General, one who lives in seclusion. Did the Alliance send her this time? Lady Tingyun, you stepped into such danger yourself. Do you have a vital mission?
You two are no strangers, so I will speak plainly. She's the one who sent me here on this mission. The Sinwish Syndicate invited the notorious Xianzhou's #1 assassin with the intention of hiring this person to participate in the Phantasmoon Games. But the delegation's intelligence revealed that the person was none other than the Stellaron hunter, Blade.
Him?
I assumed the title to come here, to uncover why the Stellaron hunters are involved, and how he will enter the game.
So, how's it going so far?
By sheer twists of fate, everything has gone smoothly so far. But as for what comes next, I still don't know anything either. Still, Madame Yao entrusted me with 3 pouches before I departed. Each...
A strategy pouch?
So you revealed my identity after all. No worries, I've sent you some backup. Use them however you like. Open the 3rd pouch only after you've met the Sinwish Syndicate's boss.
No wonder they also call Madame Yao the Crosstalk General.
The what, General?
It says the 2 of you will help me clear the way, so I can safely meet the Sinwish Syndicate's boss.
This place is perilous. Of course, we will accompany you, Miss Tingyun. As for the Stellaron hunters, Dan Heng, will you help me gather a bit more information?
Of course. Thank you, Sunday.
Yee, I missed you, Gotrail. How's it going? Yeah, it is super late, but happy Valentine's Day. The grind is going. It is going. Hey, thanks, Meek, for shouting them out.
I gotta say, this place is decorated with a touch of style.
A gang does not always flaunt brute force. More often, they need to flaunt wealth.
I'm working on it right now.
Before I even realized, the scenery of Dovebrook became unrecognizable.
Nice, that's good, good.
Back then, who would have imagined iron hulks running wild on the streets? Let alone us gang members being treated like vermin.
You didn't call us here just to reminisce, did you?
Of course not. Please forgive Korstide's rude little test. That narrow-minded fella never understands why young people flock to things that come from other planets. Like Megatron, the Masked Heroes, and the Astral Express. What he does not see is that while cosmic novelties are more enticing, big shots of hail from the cosmos are even more fearsome. Wouldn't you agree?
You're a clever one, so there's no point in keeping up this charade. We're not...
Yeah, I might not live as long as those Xianzhou folks, but I got a decent eye for sizing people up. You may not... Oh, I don't care who you are. I pay good money for a sharp blade.
And where do you intend to use this blade?
On the Sinwish Syndicate.
What?
No, don't get me wrong. I'm not looking for bloodshed. Instead, I intend to perform surgery on the Sinwish Syndicate. Through certain connections, I secured this mask. Now, you claim the name of Xianzhou's #1 assassins, huh? So
You are our employer. Therefore, the festival's prize should rightfully be yours.
Yeah, I'll leave this prize for you to claim as your reward. I'm happy enough to share in a bit of your glory. Whether you win or lose, all I ask is that when the press comes a-knocking, you say this.
So this is a sponsor?
Since we are not truly in your employ, are you not...
If you truly cared nothing for what I asked, why even raise the question, huh? As I said before.
One more question from me, please. Why are you so set on chasing fame?
In plainer Katie, imagine they exist due to wish power. And that wish power comes from the attention, curiosity, and demands humans place upon these imaginations.
Yeah.
The Sinwish Syndicate was founded to provide
They're really
those
playing up the gang mafia type
no wish power, and we're not needed
archetype right now.
Unfortunately, ever since that seashell woman rose to power, our path of blood. That's why I want the Sinwish Syndicate to take on a new form. One that will draw more attention than ever before. The Sinwish Strangeling Pension Foundation, huh? What do you think of the name?
It's a cozy and heartwarming name. Mr. Polewave's goal. A gang leader won't survive this long by relying on bodyguards.
Better than M4.
It's about having a sharp instinct for survival.
Early to be saying that, since this is just 4.0, but that's also fair if that's how you feel.
He wants to launder his
Well, not even just when I haven't even finished the 4.0 yet, obviously, so.
We carried off the mask meant for the so-called Xianzhou.
That man. He seeks to enter the Phantom Moon Games?
Whatever his purpose, this matter is grave. I'm afraid I must take my leave.
No need for that. I've been waiting here for you all for some time. Well, you see, I must admit I passed false information to the two behind you, sending them on a wild goose chase. I should personally ask for their forgiveness. As for
Yep,
my
everything's going good.
Miss Ting-Yoon, you still have
I'm good.
pouch, have you?
Hope you are as well.
That's true.
Whatever they give you, just take it all and bring them to me.
What kind of after-the-fact strategy is this?
General, had you spoken plainly, Sunday and I would never have refused you. Why did you lie to us and claim that someone was lost and captured?
That's good.
I didn't lie. If not for the appearance of the former Vidyadhara High Elder and the runaway
I'm
master
just spamming
Miss
your
Ting-Yoon would
channels.
still be trapped in those brutes' endless probing. Her being lost and captured was exactly
Oh, the
future
Pokemon?
divine.
Yeah. Yeah, it is cool to see
I also
Ting-Yoon in
foresaw
action.
bloodshed awaiting the Sinwish Syndicate. Had it come true, it would have been because Miss Ting-Yoon failed to restrain her strength during the clash. Yet, with you two here, the gangsters' lives were spared.
You even foresaw the anomaly with my body.
Sometimes, even when fate is foreseen, it cannot be changed. Fortunately, things did not come to the worst. As for Mr. Sunday, I've heard so much about you. With my 1,000 feathered eyes, I had the privilege of watching the broadcast of your entire god-ascending feat in Penacony from far away. Truly magnificent.
Let's not speak of that misstep anymore, General. Rather, we have brought back the mask, as you asked. How do you intend to use it? Surely not just to hold it and block the Stellaron Hunter's entry.
That was the plan, but from one cause spring 100 outcomes. Now that the mask is in my hands, there are many possibilities. What do you say about using it to lure Blade here, and strike him down together? Or perhaps I could wear the mask myself, and personally compete in the Phantom Moon Games. That'd be interesting, right? Each mask used is gone for good. The Stellaron Hunters will be left with a real headache. That'd be truly killing two birds with one stone.
Madam Yao, this is deadly business. It's no laughing matter.
Deadly? Miss Tingyun, that is exactly why I am here. Not to put Blade in his grave, that is. His ties to the Xianzhou have long since frayed. There was no need for me to snatch someone else's assignment and come here only for his sake.
Snatch someone else's assignment?
So the Xianzhou envoy was supposed to be someone else?
To be frank, this journey to Plain Arcadia was meant for Jingyuan, the Divine Foresight. The Luofu Cloud Knights recently returned from the great battle against Iron Tomb, and the honor should have been his. Yet, before his departure, I cast several divinations on all parties involved and received this.
Incineration. Death.
Unfortunately, the two top diviners of the Yuchui and the Luofu, in other words, my junior sorer, Fu Xuan, and I, cross-checked an Arbiter General will fall in this Arcadia of Elation.
Even so, you're still taking the mission meant for Jingyuan?
Yes. I contacted the Marshal and took over the task. I've simply never seen such a bizarre fate and wanted to witness it.
Even if it means your death?
It's only death. If I can die in these Phantom Moon Games to achieve a moment of godhood, then my death won't have sullied the Xianzhou's honor. Miss Tingyun, hand me the mask.
Just gonna place it on Sunday like in the, Yep. Yep.
Well done. You have hit your fitness goal. Another active and fulfilling day.
That's crazy.
Sorry, Sunday. My body instinctively sensed danger.
Once the mask for joining the Phantom Moon Games is worn, it binds tightly to the supplicant and manifests the shape of the wearer's soul. I read something like this in the Views of the Universe from a Star Skiff. It's confirmed now. This mask is indeed genuine.
I bet you are, Smeek. I bet you are.
Congratulations, Mr. Sunday. You're now a supplicant in the Aeonic game.
What exactly are you trying to do, Seer Strategist? Twice now you've acted without warning. Do you mean to make an enemy out of the Astral Express?
Dan Heng, let me take care of this.
Sunday, are you planning to fight?
Don't worry, I'm no match for this general. General Yao Guang, how do you pierce my thoughts? I ran a check with my
good.
tuning, and there were no signs of any outside intrusion.
I'm still just touching Fontaine. I'm a long ways away from getting to the Varka quest or anything like that.
They say a diviner can't read hearts. I call that the excuse of mediocrity. Mr. Sunday, you're fascinated by the Phantom Moon games. You even wondered, what if I wore this mask, didn't you?
You can even divine thoughts like that?
No, I'm simply good at seeing using my eyes. Though Mr. Sunday never asked to examine the mask, he's glanced at it at least 3 times since we started the conversation. Given the character and manners of someone as noble as him, I can't think of any motive for this action but genuine interest.
Sunday?
Yes, I did think of it. For a moment, I even considered putting it on.
I appreciate that, Gachuril, but I think I'm okay. It just
So, I merely gave you
takes a lot of time to
This is no trap. It's just an unexpected gift.
get through all the story stuff.
During the Phantom Moon games, I'll give every ounce of aid I can to help you seize your chance to have an audience with the Eon.
General Yao Guang, as far as I know, throwing out heavy profits first is usually a lure to make others lose. We've only just met. I don't understand why you'd go this far.
Why belittle yourself? Every move I've made is to carve a sliver of possibility from the impossible. With my eye of Ishvara, I see you're the only one in this land who doesn't need to do a thing for me. Simply acting on your own will can bring change.
Your own will?
Yeah.
Indeed. Dan Heng, I do want to learn more about this world, because this world of elation fascinates me. Is plain Arcadia truly a paradise? An Arcadia that its name claims. I once pursued a mistaken vision of paradise with stubborn resolve. Even now, I can't say for sure what a true paradise should look like. That's why I want to see with my own eyes whether this Arcadia lives up to its name.
Yeah. But I'm really excited about Fontaine. I'm not that far deep into it, but the
acts, that omen of death Madame Yao foresaw.
Really good so far. Thanks for the hydrate, Sneak. Appreciate it.
Of course it would still come to pass. Did you think just a lavish gift could let you stroll out of Destiny's shackles alive?
Pardon me for butting in, but does the Xianzhou know about this?
This is such serious business. I'd never make this decision on my own. I've talked it over with the 6 charioteers of the Yuchue. If something happens to me, I'll line up a solid successor. She headed to the Yuchue on the day I left on this mission, just in case anything went wrong. There, with the other potential successors picked by the 6 charioteers, she'll train at the Omniscience Sapientia Academy in divination arts, war strategies, and civil governance.
You mean Lady Fushuan? She'd take over the Yuchue after you?
Fushuan? What Fushuan? If I don't make it back from this trip, maybe Qingchue from the Law Fu Divination Commission could take the seer strategist position and command the Yuchue. Qingchue and Yuchue. Ooh, what a perfectly rhymed match. As for the details, shall we discuss this somewhere else, you 3?
Oh, we're going to Silverwolf now.
Map says the Ashen Detective Agency should be right here. But why is there just a magazine publisher's office?
Holy for bully! Big drama hit Graphia Academy!
A furbo? Taking photos? You really can find anything in the land blessed by, Let's go ask for directions.
Coins.
Hey, little furbo. Know if there's an Ashen Detective Agency nearby?
Beats me. But if I find 10,000 credits on the ground, I might recall a spot.
10,000 for directions? Fine. Job first. Oh, wow. Looks like 10,000 credits from my account just hopped to end up in yours for no reason. Now, spill.
Whoa! Generous, miss. The place you're looking for is upstairs. But he's zonked out in the day, and his doors are locked at night. No clue how he earns any money. Maybe he's a vampire?
So they're closed? Then how do I meet this Ashen Detective?
Yep, I knew that about her. That's one of the reasons why I really love having her.
Beats me. But if I find 50,000 credits on the ground, I might recall that too.
You
Yeah, locations.
begging for a smack, scamming.
Time to go.
Oh no, not one of these monkeys again.
Hi, I'm Narrator, receptionist at the Ashen Detective Agency. I'm the assistant of that Mr. Detective.
Narrator? What sane person gives their pet that name?
That would be the dude upstairs. By the way, that mangy furbo didn't fleece you, right?
It did. A full 10,000.
Do you want me to catch that sneaky furbo for you and get you?
Nah, save your breath. Got it fixed. Money's back in my account, plus the last 26.5 credits from that guy's account balance.
Oh, not bad, punk lordian hacker.
You seem pretty knowledgeable. So, would you mind showing me the way?
This way, please, Ms. Hacker. Sorry, but you will have to take a side path. The landlord of this magazine office fled to dodge his debts. And creditors have been storming in once.
So, there's even a shooting button. That's interesting.
Industrial ceiling fan, that's crazy.
So many furbos.
Oh, look at them! It's their
This magazine company.
the Astral Express party as furries. Kinda cute.
Why does this scene feel like a punishment round from a game?
Office survival's way more brutal than any game.
Aha. That's crazy, Smeek. I think I gotta...
This is where the detective lives?
Yes, his office and living quarters are one and the same. It is a little shabby, I
That's crazy, Smeek.
Visitors being
That's
rare.
wild.
That really does sound a little sad.
Please, come with me.
Let's get down to business. I can...
Time to get up, Mr. Ashvale.
How many times do I have to say it? Just leave the delivery at the door. To disturb my sleep?
Mr. Ashvale, this lady is not here for food delivery.
Oh, then she must be here to kill me.
Oh, he sounds so different.
Sadly, not that either.
The voice actor for Asheville is the same one who did Lagus and Rear in... Well, Lagus in Amphorius and Rear in, Rear in Genshin and Lagus in Amphorius.
What do you mean, sadly?
Not here to deliver food and not here to kill me.
Yeah, in Genshin, yeah.
Oh, then you must be a client. You are here to hire me for a case.
Your order of guesses is a little heartbreaking. Yes, I am here to commission you. Something has been stolen.
Oh, what did you lose?
I love him. I gotta try and pull for him.
Person, along with an ancient mask that should have been mine.
Interesting. Are you here to join the Fantasy Moon Games?
At that moment, a cloud of suspicion rises in the detective's mind.
Shut up, narrator.
Mr. N, stop the voiceover when we're talking business.
Oh, stop! You pay me 900 credits an hour plus 2 bananas just for this, don't you?
Yes, but at least throw me a few clues while you work. Between a detective and their assistant, at least one of them should know a thing or two about deduction, right?
A name flashed through the otherwise empty mind of the detective. This unremarkable-looking girl was, in fact, one of the top
I don't know how I feel about this. I really love Asheville, but I really hate the narrator.
Kafka.
Shh. That is not Kafka.
It's Silverwolf! She's Silverwolf! Mr. Ashvale, did you get your head caught in the fridge door or something?
I feel like I need to wipe my personal data again.
One of the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation's most wanted fugitives with the highest bounties comes to commission a broke detective. Ooh. I have seen plenty of stories.
So why were you sleeping in the freezer?
So, the next thing would be me getting dragged into a massive conspiracy and forced to run for my life, right?
Drop the paranoia. I came to you because I hacked into the Security Bureau's criminal record system. What I found was shocking. In all those bizarre police cases, you were hired again and again. The curious case of the Harmony Sect Communion, the mystery of the Ghost Bullet Worm Express, the serial ghost resurrection incident, the super non-serial locked room murders at Kooky House, you helped solve them all. You may not be the most famous, but you're probably the most capable detective around here, right?
Is nothing private anymore. Whatever, tell me, how did you lose your mask?
Today was supposed to be our meeting with the Sinwish Syndicate.
All right, now let's talk about the commission fee.
Excuse me, I haven't even finished my sentence yet.
A true great detective can know a case without ever leaving the room.
While he sleeps, I gather the intel. We already have the basics about today's fiasco with the Sinwish Syndicate. And those 3 Cienjo #1...
Can you handle it? Money is not a problem. Do you take dirty money?
Sorry, no dirty money. And please do not withdraw your payment plus the account balance after paying.
Oh, then how about this? This is the IPC's turf, right? Turn me in for the bounty. You take the reward, and I bolt afterward. We Stellaron hunters sometimes use that trick to raise funds.
Or maybe we could discuss the possibility of taking dirty money. 30 million credits? Pay us after the work's done.
Deal. I'll try to get that money over the next few days. Here's my contact info. Update me the moment you have any news.
Pay us after the work? When did our office have a rule like that?
That rule got made just now. Oh, my dear Mr. N, did you truly want to take dirty money? I have come up with another way to make money. Let me reach out to a certain big shot first. Madam Pearl, I've obtained solid intel.
Mr. Ashvale, the chance of you initiating a call at this hour is under 5%. Let me guess. Perhaps you are finally ready to consider my offer.
No, I found the trail of the Stellaron hunters. They are here in Plain Arcadia, and I can send you her coordinates quietly, without anyone noticing.
Quietly, without anyone noticing.
The Phantasm Games? The moment your IPC chose to speedrun it, it was fated to be more than just a game of fun. And you want me to take part? That is asking a bit much of an old man.
Ah, we should have taken that hacker's deal earlier and turned her in for the bounty.
An unexpected bonus. So Pearl still has other masks hidden away. That makes things much easier. Seems that listening in on one's partners after wrapping up business is a habit worth keeping. Hey, lady, where are you?
Did you find the mask?
Not yet, but I've got a new lead. We might have lost one mask, so I just need to find another.
Fine. Promise me this. Next time, don't take contracts on the dark web using names like Xianzhou's #1 assassin.
Okay, okay. By the way, can you tell me what script Elio gave you this time?
A completely blank page.
Dang, so he's got a...
So, what you're saying is that this Miss Sparksy, who was originally just a virtual avatar... I get it. So, it's just a typical case of the idiogenerative imagine phenomenon. Yeah, you could say that, according to the old superstition. Modern science believes that when something receives excessive attention, it would suddenly gain life and becomes an imagine due to the accumulation of too much wish power.
What kind of modern science is that supposed to be?
Plain Arcadia's modern science, of course. Outworld visitors might find this kind of thing strange. Certain historical eras had imagine popping up non-stop like mushrooms after a shower. Things are different now, but if you're not careful, you might still find characters from popular comics suddenly show up in the flesh. Sorry, used a bit of jargon there. These imaginae arise from incidental events. That's quite different from progenitive imaginae, which reproduce by having artists draw them. Heading out? Where to? Oh, you mean... we can't. I just received notice from the Department of Aberration Defense. The first supplicant of these Phantasmoon games. Although you're honored guests of the Astral Express, you seem completely unfamiliar with the laws and customs of this world. In other words, since she's a supplicant, we security officers can't do anything unless she causes actual harm. You say she took a school hostage, but... Oh, right. The news broadcast is about to start. Here to watch?
Hello, everyone! Welcome to Full Wish TV's special news segment.
Hi, everyone! I'm your host, Snowy!
We've entered year 1999 of the Arcadian calendar. What an exciting time!
1999. Oh boy.
Over 500 years ago, a famous prophet made a prediction. In year 1999, a terrifying devil will descend from the sky. Will this prophecy come true?
You idiot! Are you cursing our viewers? They didn't tune in to hear your fear fear-mongering nonsense?
Yes! Incredibly, after just 15 years, the Phantom Moon is full again! In a time...
Which supplicants will appear in these Phantom Moon games? And what mind-blowing miracles will they bring to everyone? With permission from the Department of Aberration Defense, we'll be following just now. The first masked supplicant has appeared.
How intriguing! Who are they, and where did they come from? Wow! Internet famous streamer Miss Sparksy announced 2 hours ago that she's donning a mask to become a supplicant!
As an ideogenitive imagine, Miss Sparksy's birth wasn't approved by the Department of Aberration Defense. But what sort of miracle does this live streamer plan to produce during the Phantom Moon games? Let's switch over to her stream and see.
Yoo-hoo! And we're back from the commercial break. A big thank you to Love Insurance for being the title sponsor of today's Sparkstacular Arcadian. One person, 1,000 faces. 1,000 faces, one person. Who will Sparksicle become today? Ta-da! Time for the big reveal! Everyone, follow along with Bean Sparks. Marge, say hi to the camera. Sparksy, don't you dare mess with me. I, March, am not someone you can easily push around. I'll have you know I'm the disciple of General Jing Yuan of the Luofu and General Huayan of the Xu Ming. My March seems quite worked up. Is it because she's a bit nervous about her All right then. Now, Alright, that wraps up our interview for now. Let me give you all a sneak peek at what's coming up in our next live stream. Thank you all for your wholehearted support. In 3 hours, I'll be hosting a special live stream performance, Sparksicon, alongside our special guests, the legendary Nameless from the Astral Express, who have carved countless legends across the cosmos. Tell your friends, your family, even your enemies. Let's set aside all grudges.
Now, see, Miss Sparksy was just doing a program.
So these are the nameless of the Astral Express?
That's hilarious! I heard they're supposed to be great heroes who's...
Darn it. Soon the whole of Plain Arcadia will be saying Sparksy caught the Astral Express crew in one go.
Oh, right. Please keep this Phantom Moon Games emergency response guide safe. If there's nothing else, I'll be...
See? I told you so. Even calling the police was useless. Right now, you're and that red boss lady of yours.
Are you all right? Did you get hurt when you ran away? So, March and Welt are both trapped. No, it's not your fault. Coming back to my homeland was meant to be a relaxing vacation for everyone. Throughout the history of the Phantom Moon Games, there have been, but this time, forces from across the cosmos. Rather than honoring the elation, these players are far more eager to savor victory for themselves. Sparksy is one such troublemaker. It's dangerous to rush back to school on courage alone, when we don't know what's for every supplicant. There are 3 key acts that must be completed once the Phantom Moon Games begin. The roll call, the miracle, and the promotion. Sparksy has completed the roll call. She took the mask and declared her entry into the games, drawing everyone's attention to the news that the first supplicant has appeared. Next, she must strive to make a miracle happen, bear the people's wishes, and answer with a great feat. If I'm not mistaken, Sparksy is waiting for us to walk right into her trap. For her, there couldn't be a better opponent than the Astral Express for this first battle between supplicants. What could be more earth-shattering than defeating a renowned cosmic hero on a battlefield of her own meticulous design? So here's the question, Sparkle. Based on what you know about this imposter, what's her real agenda for joining the games? Simply toying with and defeating the Express crew alone won't be enough.
Sure, she's a fake. But she's still a fake of Miss Sparkle. Guessing won't get us far. If you ask me, we should check out the tavern. Might find some leads there.
The Masked Fool's headquarters. The World's End.
That's right. How could we pull off something this insane without Miss Sparkle's prized collection I've been hoarding all these years? That imposter must have known this well. Before this operation, she definitely went to the tavern, using my name. Most fools can't tell the difference between me and that imposter. Or maybe they just don't care. But if we can find out who I talked to, and which treasures I stole from my collection of items, we'll naturally figure out what that imposter is up to.
That's a good plan, but
Take this business card. The address of the tavern is printed on it. However, you'll have to find your own way to the tavern. That's been the rule since it was established. Since there's still time, I'll head out first. You two can come over when you're ready.
I'd say she needs... Relax. To step into the Elation's right, what you need the most is ease. Don't dance to your enemy's tune. Find your own rhythm. Now it's our turn to set the steps. Dovebrook District. It's been a while since I've been home. Don't get your hopes up too high. Looks like this vacation trip has gone right back to our usual trouble magnet mode.
Now this is the kind of vacation the Nameless just has to savor. Furbo snapped a pic of me on this street without my consent just now.
Fame isn't exactly good news for the Nameless.
Even the resellers have received their shipments, and mine's...
Unlimited free drinks for 100 credits.
So confident.
We're almost at Dovebrook District.
What delicious treats will I discover today?
Wherever you like. This store when I was alive.
Quite a bustling district.
It's been 15 years since I've been back. Perhaps they've become like the Graffia family. Let's go. Stay safe on the road.
came up with this? Seriously, go rewrite it.
This place seems to have changed a lot.
Holy for holy! Great Raccoon, you really came!
There's a...
Rest assured, I haven't forgotten.
This Furbo was actually waiting outside.
And you are...
Would you mind coming into our magazine office?
It looks like the magazine publisher. Strictly speaking, it's said that, in their heyday, the Graphia family owned property. When my journey reaches its end, will anyone in this world be able to inherit anything from me? Sorry. Come, let's go inside.
Hey there, Paraprince! I brought quite an impressive credit.
Beep beep. Debt collector signal detected. Don't run! It's the Great Raccoon beep boop. Family or not, you're all just here to collect debts, aren't you?
Great Raccoon, that jerk of a company president ditched everyone to dodge the debts. As you can see from our sorry state, even if you sold us all for Furbo, I've got a plan. We can work together for some mutual Raccoon Furbo benefit. Right now, the hottest news, and all once you become the company president, Great Raccoon, Furbobo Weekly can go full throttle for you. Becoming the Express's exclusive media. In no time, Furbobo Weekly will be the #1 gossip magazine. We won't have to worry about ourselves. No way! No way! As your devoted...
A magazine publisher? Now that is interesting. I knew you wouldn't pass up an opportunity like this. These Furbos may be crafty and full of tricks, but they can definitely help us out. A media outlet working, and best of all, they're free.
Being a company president is actually super.
Let me guess, this is where the mini game for this event comes in. Do I get... Hey, I got my own guy. Oh, so I have to... Okay. Well, that's all.
That's all it takes? Okay, from now on, I'm your new company president.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Great Raccoon is our new company president! Ha! Boss, you don't like Verbobo gossip? Ghost Ship Grove? What's that supposed to mean? Are you sure? Boss, you don't like Verbobo? Chatting about the Phantasmoon games together? Are you sure? In return, make sure you... Oh, and that journalist Furbo who wrote that slander about you? HR will fire him. I heard a supplicant has appeared at Graphia. No problem. I'll arrange it right away. This...
Looks like you're already We're pretty much done here. And Dan Heng and Sunday should be around.
Miss Himiko.
Slower than expected, huh?
That's, difficult to say.
Ah, Miss Himiko. And Benefactor is here too. It's been a while.
Miss Tingyun, are you representing the Xianzhou on this...
This is a matter of great importance. A humble girl like me doesn't have that kind of standing. I'm just tagging along with General Yao Guang of the Yuchui to help out with
The seer strategist.
Sorry, there was a bit of a hiccup. I accidentally put on a mask of elation. Now I'm a supplicant in the Phantasmoon games. I know the Express has been seeking to join the Phantasmoon games, and I've been quite curious about that.
No need to apologize, Sunday. You are a companion of the Trailblaze.
Many thanks.
But... wait.
It's a long story.
She was with us just now.
Madame Yao is always...
This seer strategist is...
No need. I wouldn't dare impose. The tides of fate shifted. I had to delay my steps to arrive at the proper time. I asked for your understanding. Oh my. Counting me, we make exactly 6. Let me do some calculations. Your fortune in the coming days looks grim. You'd better watch out. Wheel. Makes sense. You got what you wanted today. The fates spell danger. This matter is most likely connected to that blade. Ah, the little fox's misfortune has overflowed into good luck. She's blessed with constant good fortune, a true harbinger of prosperity. Huh. That's weird. I can't see yours. So, you're that trailblazer Fushuen mentioned.
Your reputation precedes you, seer strategist.
My sincerest apologies. When a diviner encounters someone whose fate is unfathomable, we can't help but feel 3 parts excited, 3 parts flustered, 3 parts curious, and 1 part awestruck.
What do you mean by unfathomable?
My eye of Ishvara can scan the aura of fortune surrounding each of you, manifesting as weal or woe signs above your foreheads. I'd like to divine your fortunes as a welcome gift. However, this person really surprised me. I can't see anything from her at all.
Because I'm the protagonist.
Are you really free to try any choice? To do anything you want? Doesn't Ishvara like you actually exist in this world? You might be onto something. When it comes to eons, divination often goes haywire and no proper reading can be formed.
What do you think this means, General?
As an Ishvara, their mere presence in the playfield creates a variable in the game. It's both a blessing and a curse.
That's crazy, Smeek.
As I said before, the weal and woe of us 6 align with the 6 lines of divination. If she represents woe, then the hexagram falls to water, where dangers lurk above and below, spelling doom. If she brings weal, then the hexagram shifts between wind and water, presenting a great opportunity to strike. Auspicious.
Sorry, 1 second. Just had to do a little bit of quoting.
So,
Teehee.
the fate of our journey in plain Arcadia rests on her decision.
As it always does.
I am not an Ishvara free from fate. So naturally, I can't guide those of that disposition.
Back to business. I take it you...
I am here to greet everyone. To apologize to the Express Navigator for my previous...
Miss Himeko, now you understand how I ended up wearing this mask.
I get it. She says she wants to borrow you for an operation. What?
Oh, you two. No need for whispers.
How did you... Well, since the General heard us...
I'm collecting variables. During this journey, I'll be acting as unpredictably and irrationally as possible. Don't be surprised. Some Arbiter Generals excel in battle with their wit and valor. Others master the art of forging weapons. And some guard the netherworld with their lives. I, however, fight for the Alliance by calculating and manipulating fate itself, peeking into the future. I'm here to discuss matters regarding the Anti-Destruction Alliance. And then I'll head to Astropolis for the vote. That's the real business. But according to the divination, this Arcadian world faces an extraordinary danger. When a bird's nest falls, no egg will remain unbroken.
Are you saying we'll all perish along with plain Arcadia? What's going on here?
Intel indicates that a serious Xianzhou criminal is attempting to join the Phantom Moon Games. This individual has been infected by the flesh of Shuhu, the emanator of the abundance, and is extremely dangerous. According to my interpretation, his long-suppressed violent nature will eventually become uncontrollable, bringing catastrophic disaster to everyone.
There's no way he could do that.
That's the divination's answer. Rather than asking whether he could, we should ask, how would he do it? My divination shows dragons clash in the wilderness. Their ichor dark in yellow. While the term Dragon Clash could simply mean fierce battle, could it be foreshadowing a great calamity from your conflict with Blade? Perhaps this prophecy has other interpretations. But with my limited intel right now, I have to prioritize Blade, this most volatile and dangerous factor.
I've heard that different interpretations of prophecies can lead to complete...
Let's put that aside for now. In any case, I've brought along a creation forged by Blade himself. If things get out of hand, it might temporarily restore his sanity, giving us a brief chance at victory.
What is it?
I'm sorry, but to put everyone on the Express at ease, I solemnly swear that Mr. Sunday won't be obligated to do anything for the Cienjo. On the contrary, our
What did you say, General?
Aid within our power?
Whoa, that was quick.
Has she vanished into thin air like this before?
Yes. I don't know the details myself. With Madame Yao, it often happens and no one knows when she'll return. She doesn't do it on purpose. Allow me to apologize on her behalf.
No worries. At least we know what the Cienjo is up to. Right now, 2 companions from the Express are still trapped somewhere.
If Miss Himiko needs my help, please...
Are March and Mr. Yang in trouble?
No. You and Sunday will act together with the Seer strategist. We're not at the point where we need to call in reinforcements yet. The situation with Blade is unusual. I don't want to see the Phantasmoon games bring catastrophe to my homeland. So this is also my request.
I understand Miss Himiko's intentions. Blade's appearance, from everything we've seen. This mission to... I will accompany General Yao Guang to uncover the Stellaron Hunter's schemes. Whatever happens this... What? Those 2 are trapped in the... Though March and Mr. Yang don't seem in mortal danger for now, the Phantasmoon games. What a bizarre ceremony. What does this type of elation really mean for the people of the...
Greetings, Benefactor. Thank you for your concern. Though my skills are meager, Madame Yao praised my resolve to kill my enemies, saying that was just the variable she sought. That's why she assigned me to temporarily serve under her command for this expedition. And look at that. It's brought us back together again. What fortune. I wished I could travel with you longer back in Penacony, Benefactor. After all, I've yet to reclaim the opportunities Phantilia stole from me. Hard to say. Like the divinations she casts, she's a riddle shrouded in fog. Apart from the ever-absent Patina Justice, she's likely the most mysterious of the Arbiter Generals. I'm sure there's no mortal danger. Please forgive my jest, Benefactor. Being around Madame Yao has gotten me into the habit of cracking jokes all the time. Her actions may seem inscrutable, but she always provides what you need ahead of time. That's why even those who grumble still carry out her orders with diligence. In truth, doesn't she seem more like a shrewd merchant than a diviner? But then, when have any Arbiter Generals ever been ordinary? Don't go back on your word, Benefactor. We can find a local bar and share a drink while we chat. Madame Yao instructed me to meet her at our agreed spot if she disappears. It's growing late, so I'll take my leave now.
emulation. Sure. In Penacony's decorative arts, ravens often symbolize the hidden desires and whispers of humans' dreamscapes. Don't worry, I once tried to ascend to godhood myself. I won't be dazzled by the honor of an audience with a deity. Taking part in this grand event is also about gaining a deeper understanding of this Arcadia. Just as one cannot miss the Charmony Festival when visiting Penacony. After putting it on, I seem to hear curious voices. The mask whispers to me, urging me to show my elation to the god, to create miracles that will make the people of the Arcadia laugh with joy. That's a good one. When that general, Yao Guang, shows up again, I should discuss our collaboration.
The IPC, Masked Fools, a Cienjo General, the Stellaron Hunters, and the Nameless. Some came for the Alliance. Some for the Eon's game. Whatever their reasons, a storm is brewing in the skies over this world. But at least we got some good news. Sunday has joined the Phantasmoon Games. He can help us in our showdown against Sparksy. Let's rendezvous with Sparkle at the tavern. We must uncover why Sparksy entered the Phantasmoon Games, and what sort of Sparksicon she's got planned for Graphia Academy. When I was little, I heard a few urban legends. They say the entrance to the tavern. This time, we already have the Fool's invitation in hand. As for the key to open the door, there's a silly rhyme on the back of the business card. For revelry and drinks galore, no need to search from door to door. Heed the fool's riddle with care to find the key that leads you there. So, about the fool's riddle, got any leads?
Whether they look up or down, the moon...
Looking up makes sense, but looking... Oh, it seems fate ties you to the tavern. I get it now. The answer is Dovebrook. Many generations ago, the Dovebrook was already a river flowing with countless legends. It's no surprise the door to the tavern lies hidden among them. Come.
See, 2.5 hours.
Legend has it that the master painter Graphia once drew water from the Dovebrook to wash her paintbrushes. Many later artists followed suit, hence its other name, the Painter's Stream. Looking at Dovebrook's scenery. Memories from my student days. They're not exactly interesting memories. Back then, Dovebrook District I was taller than my peers, and happened to be training in marsh. The people who fell into the Dovebrook River would cover the surface like beans. Sometimes the thugs fell in. Other times, I took the plunge myself. Back then, I was a bundle of restless energy. The teachers always said I was like a wind-up toy that never stopped banging its drums and cymbals. In the blink of an eye, 15 years have passed. Hard to believe someone as reckless and willful as me became the navigator of the Astral Express. Now's not the time to wax sentimental. We've reached the banks of the Dovebrook. According to the business card, the tavern is near the Sinwish Syndicate headquarters. Let's check the other side of the river.
Folks! One day, a criminal escaped from prison. He ran for his life with his pursuers closing in. The man prayed to the river. I am... A voice from the Dovebrook replied. The criminal wept. But
where's the Peely banner? Oh my gosh.
the moon mirrored on the water, an image that shatters at a touch. If I step on it, the Dovebrook said, "You're not hammered at all." It's fine.
That joke sounds like a hint. Maybe if we find the fragile moon he meant.
The moon's reflection. So fragile it shatters at a touch.
As far as I know, Star Rail didn't get anything.
Sparkle's riddle says this.
It was just Fortnite to eat these kids.
Up or down, they all see the same. We've gazed at the sky already. From this angle, the moon's reflection is right here.
No, Smeek's talking about the Fortnite collab about the Fortnite collab that just happened. That Kafka and Blade are in Fortnite right now.
If what the card says is true, and the fool's riddle is the
And no, they should not add Peely to Star Rail.
Come on. Let's take a closer look at this strange moon. Keep going. Chase that moon's reflection. Looks like the fools are guarding the moon's shadow touch. Shatter the moon lock, and we're one step closer to the tavern.
Oh my gosh, Sneak.
Let's try again. things back there. Is that a key? The moon is about to break. Let's try again. The key has dissolved into the water. The water's surface is about to change.
Think of the possibilities.
Look, the tavern's shadow has
appeared. I like Kafka and Blade, but I don't like them enough that I'd want to get their skins, to be honest. Yeah.
Follow this path ahead, we should reach the tower.
That's fair.
Watch out! I almost forgot. You're a full-fledged trailblazer now.
Yes, I am. I need Jill in your locker.
Welcome. Please let.
The Masked Fool's headquarters.
So this is the World's End Tavern.
No. Allow me to correct you. If you think this is all there is to the tavern, you're like a single
Great, a bunch of drunk people.
Sorry, but this looks like a regular.
The so-called plain Arcadia isn't really an Arcadia. If you're looking for something that's true to its name, take a ride on the Astral Express. Funny thing is, it's literally a train. Wait, you two are navigator of the Astral Express and the raccoon on board, right? Friends!
Oh, Asheville's here. Yay.
You're a real knee slapper. Really? From the Express? Are you?
Express folks come to the tavern too?
No, thank you. Can I get your autograph?
Sorry to solo my foot. I'll never
This is disturbing.
Everyone, curb your curiosity. These two are my guests. Even the most mischievous among you should know when to stop and mind your manners.
Well, if it isn't Little Sparkle. Take the mask from a masked fool, and what's left but a fool?
Oh my! Wouldn't a masked fool be better off without the fool? An empty mask sounds even better, no?
Dang.
Don't take an idiot's words too seriously. Unless you want to join them. Alright. Now, I finally entertain my guests without interruptions. You two, this way. Let's talk about the imposter.
Oh, there's an Acheron card. Can I talk to him? I want to talk to him.
The man's wary gaze sizes up the young person before him for a moment. He offers a slight nod in greeting. Your curious gaze circles him. Is that thing by his side a talking monkey?
What's that?
Kid, I believe you're confusing me with some other primates you've met.
Sorry, my mistake.
Oh, collectible.
Dry jokes. Shake it.
No, let me in. I want the chest.
I dreamed of a stellar jade. A huge stellar jade.
Over. Oh, collectible. I'm not gonna do that right now.
I'm still underage. I can't touch the terrible jokes.
All right, you two. First round's on me.
We're not here to drink. Time's ticking. Did you find—
Don't pull a long face. You'll sour the vintage in the cask. While you were gone, diligent little Sparkle, Sparksy. She did come here disguised as me. I called Giovanni. You might not remember him. He's the poor sap who drew the short straw to manage the storage area recently. All among them was a vial of mimetic virus.
A mimetic virus. No wonder she could take over Graphia Academy. And
Close enough. This so-called Sparksicon is a front for spreading a mimetic virus.
knowing that isn't enough. What type of mimetic virus is she spreading? What are the symptoms?
We thought of that already. So I visited a few friends and learned where the imposter's been haunting. To dig up details, we'll have to get hands-on.
Lead the way, then.
Let's move. Stay close.
By the way, now you're not a hop if you were a hop.
Isn't this the Tavern of the Elation? Don't you—
You're wrong. It's not the Welcome. See that? The fool.
Ridiculous as it sounds, it's true. After 666 invitations to AHA went unanswered, the younger fools voted to expel the laughter from the Pact of Elation.
Oh, I get it. It's like students expelling a teacher from a classroom. The action is meaningless.
All right, Mr. Doorway. I assure you that none of us three is AHA, and none is a morning actor.
Oh, it's Sparkle. Listen up, gray-haired lass. If you want me to open now, amuse me. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna break you open.
Didn't expect you to have the pull to get me into the tavern. As
Back when I still had a sense of humor, a fool gave me an invitation. You're really going to see the Stellaron Hunter case through? They can only pay you in dirty money, you know.
What else can I do? The boys need the money. Credits aren't black or white, they're ones and zeros.
All right. I reached out to Costide. He said that one of the 3 people who stole the mask looked based on his description. I spent ages sketching the son.
Costide. Do him another favor. He'll pay this one back, huh? Speaking of which, Dan Heng. That's a Xianzhou name, isn't it? Wait, so, which of these three is Dan Heng? The one with gray hair? The redhead? No, don't tell me yet. Let me guess. I know a bit of the Xianzhou language. The word "dun" can mean red. Dan Heng.
Ah, your deduction skills never fail to impress. Fine, I'll just give you the answer. None of the
TV, newspapers, the internet, it's all fake news.
Let's get down to business. I couldn't find any trace of Dan Heng's actions, so I decided to try a different approach. Keep tabs on the other members.
Nice work, Mr. Ren. They're heading deeper into the tavern. Follow me.
I see, gray hair. The tavern not inviting you sooner was their loss. Come on in.
Is the drink in these barrels really brewed from jokes?
Yep. You know your stuff, man.
Just heard some rumors, all.
Where's this?
Ta-da! Welcome to the dazzling lights of the Bliss Star, the heart of the tavern, Plain Arcadia's dazzling dance floor. There are some tasteless masked fools who consider this place the secret to keeping the laughter going. If life's cruel, don't beg for fairness. Dance! Shake away that sadness until it's all well mixed with the joy in your body. That huge light orb up there. For a tavern, it's as essential as the Phantom Moon in the sky. If we get the chance, I can take you inside for a real eye-opener. Speaking of which, 2 months ago, some idiot, after downing hundreds of drinks, had the bright idea to knock it down with a super overlord spinning top. So, we had to reinforce the Bliss Star with a steel frame around it, and seal it inside the world in canvas. You know how the masked fools are. Spiking drinks with hot sauce and tossing firecrackers down the toilet. Being a drinksmith is a tough gig. No one volunteers. Since Braji vanished, the fools have been drawing lots to take turns as temporary drinksmiths.
This fool you're talking about. It wouldn't happen to be Sparksy, would it?
If it were, I'd already be tied to that light orb as the scapegoat. Anyway, the next stop is the Golden Confessional. The eyewitness says Sparksy was there.
The Golden Confessional?
A place where you can let go of all your worries. Well, words won't do it justice.
Get that unlocked.
Oh, you want this?
We'll do this puzzle over here quick.
came up with this? Seriously, go rewrite it.
Let me show you how to open a path. Play according to the sheet music, and the path will naturally open up.
The steel frame actually opened. The Wispay here actually changed color with the lights.
Just another night at the tavern. Fun, right?
There we go.
Please laugh. He'll do anything to get you to laugh.
So many sinks? Why bring us here?
Witnesses say a week ago, I came to the bar. The Golden Confessional is an emergency shelter for fools who've had one drink too many. Here, we shed
The Golden Confessional.
Ah, not Sampo.
Confessional.
Sampo.
Well, if it isn't my old friend, Sparkle sent you and the teensy bit of sorrow. How did Sparkle beat me to it? You knew? And what made... Hello, Miss Himiko.
Mr. Sampo, hello.
No business.
Ms. Fool here sent me a message asking for H-E-L-P.
Well, now, this is some juicy news. Miss Sparkle's usually the one impersonating others.
Shush, Sampo. I brought you here to repay a favor.
Oh, I've suffered the embarrassment of losing my mask myself. Thanks to Miss...
All right, then.
Get to work?
Naturally, we'll fish around in these thrones
No.
where humans dump their worries
Oh, great.
and find the worries that Miss Sparks
A golden
left
toilet.
behind.
Lovely.
You want us to...
I'm not joking. Don't be too shocked, you two. Let me share a lead drink, a mood lifter like bombs first drop, and all the harmful memoria in your... That's how fools pull pranks and have a blast without a shred.
So, all that memoria has settled
Yes.
under
Meek.
this... and you want to sift through it to find...
If luck's on our side, maybe we'll even dig up the secret to beating her.
I've got no objection to the task.
Oh, don't worry. When is old Sempo an emotional impact drill? Sorry. Hey, have you heard of a dowsing rod? Well, I tuned the drill bit to resonate with Sparkle's temperament. But fair warning, use it carefully. It's been a week since Sparksy was here. Well, if you ask me, leave...
We don't have time for luck. My radar says that pompous imposter would pick... Exactly. The Golden Throne. Give it a try.
Girl, pick us.
Sampo,
Oh, gosh.
does this thing even work?
Of course it works. Don't you trust your old pal, Sempo?
Twilight treasure hunt. Yuck.
What? That doesn't seem like some...
After going through all this trouble to sneak in, what the heck is going on with this place? Me? I'm a mourning actor. Can't you tell? Let me tell you about my tragic mission. After the tavern issued a ban on mourning, I failed. I smashed yesterday. I went on stage at the bar and revealed my true... But these fools kept whistling from below. And some bought me several rounds. This is...
Bad taste joke.
Listen. Basically... Are we gonna have a ladder? Watch out, sis! Must be. Which irresponsible exorcist did this? The tavern sewer system is not a dump.
Insanity!
Power!
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things!
No bullying allowed! Huge news! It's colliding the west wind! Away we go!
Something out of nothing. To the soul.
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking.
Sampo, how did you get up there just now?
Oh, right! Silly me.
What's this? Plunger?
See? What did I tell you? The imposter's worries have appeared. What a rare sight. Sparksicle used to always connect with everyone online. Sorry, but we're your haters. Come clean now. What are you planning to do with that mimetic virus you stole? You Sparksicle, how could I ever harm my dearest, most beloved fans?
You took an entire school of teachers and students hostage and turned them into...
Of course I did. From the very first day I was created, I've been doing exactly what my creator asked of me. Listening to every fan's questions they feel insecure about being ordinary, cry when ignored by those they like, and strive to stand out because they desperately want others' approval. Sparksy hears every wish. And she answers during these Phantasmoon games. I'll grant their wishes through the ceremony of the Master of Elation. No, I'll give each of them a choice. The choice to become me. Because deep down, every one of them longs to become Sparksy. To wear this dazzling mask. You must have heard that saying. In the future, everyone gets their 15 minutes of fame. Now,
That moment has come.
For reals? She plans to use a mimetic. Oh, the answer was right there in the riddle all along.
As expected of my imposter, you're absolutely bonkers.
Sis, is now the time to be tooting your own horn, just thinking about being turned into a copy of...
Oh? And who gets to define elation? The laughter. Contrary to popular belief, the masters of the Phantasmoon games were never us, the supplicants, but the spectators watching us. Sadly, the Inter-Astral Peace Network showed people other worlds in the cosmos. Once horizons widen, expectations climb, and everyone fears that they're outdated, uninteresting, or unexciting in others' eyes. So the world's like a derailed train, racing toward thrills and madness. Nameless of the Astral Express. Am I wrong? Bingo! You got it. I'm a part of her. Wherever there's a screen, wherever my audience is, my eyes and ears will be there too. I want to see how far you in this outdated model can go. The harder you struggle, the more spectacular it'll be when I live stream the Astral Express cruise derailment at Sparksicon! I'm looking forward to your resistance, Nameless.
Oh, heads up, everyone! She's getting serious.
Oh man, the other day I ran into this fan. He insisted on showing me some gallows humor, jokes we found online. But all he did was show me a video of someone being killed by the Antimatter Legion, then burst out laughing. Come, let's all enjoy this gallows humor together! Hope this is a stand your thing. Glimpse the unknown. That? No bullying allowed! You snooze!
I have it under control. Receive divinity.
I don't have time for this.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
It's come! Hiding the west wind! Away we go! Open sesame.
Listen, Sparkle. You only asked me to do your dirty work, but you never...
Everyone's going to become me soon. Sampo, crawl out of your money pit for a moment, will you?
To think, Plain Arcadia's elation would end up like this. Back when I still lived in this place, the internet was just for sharing information. Coming back now feels like stepping into a foreign land. Like returning home. Only to find home isn't where it used to be.
It's just madness wrapped in a cheerful shell. She's convinced that we'll be powerless to stop her plan, even if we know what it is. But I'm not ready to roll over just yet.
I know. Even I don't want to turn into that phony's lookalike. Though, we're not that different.
Since the fools stash dangerous things like mimetic...
Ma'am, you give us fools too much credit. This is the tavern, not the well-ordered Herta space station. But I do know a place. With some luck, we might find a mimetic virus cleanup expert.
All right. Now that you folks have a lead on, the Astral Express always has a way of handling crises, doesn't it? With big shots here, a sidekick. Oh, if you run into trouble, you can always ring old Sempo then.
No, I'm not gonna.
I'll even give you folks a special discount, sort of. Well then, farewell, everyone.
So, where are we heading next?
Let's check out Fatal Jump.
Okay. kind of want to go see what it is, but we won't, because I think 3 hours is good for today. Stepping stone back into getting I have to go get lunch and give Patches her medicine, so yeah, it's just a good stopping point overall. But it felt good to be back. I don't know yet how I feel about this storyline. Yeah, I'm kinda... I gotta see more. I definitely, right now, don't think it's better than Handful moment. But we'll see how it goes. Sorry for the ants. In my stream. Tomorrow we will be playing Genshin, so that's and obviously a D&D session later in the evening. So we'll see what madness Juniper gets up into next. Sorry. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to check me out live on Twitch. And check out the description down below for links to my social media if you want to see my stream schedules and other posts I make. So yeah, we are gonna go right out here. Let's see who all is live. Miracles. Gotcha, slime. Okay, we'll go right out to Doorcode, who is playing Fallout 4. So yeah. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.